Anyhow, so we are getting started. This is the third game of the day, ESL Major Series. We've got CLG versus Lowland Lions, and should be a pretty epic matchup. CLG trying to come back and get their revenge for losing 3 weeks ago to Lowland Lions. Hopefully they can pull it off, but we'll just have to wait and see. Lowland Lions is a very strong team, and they have a very strong team comp for this game. So it's going to definitely come down to some smart engagements and just overall playing intelligently throughout this game. Looking forward to it. I think it's going to be exciting. We have Keely casting with me today. Hey. So what's up, Keely?
Hi, everybody. Excited to be here. Excited to watch our teams play. Got some good representation for the U.S. teams today. Lots of wins. And it looks like they got the good CV down there, so they've got all of their items. And we had a ping go down for enemy blue buff. So I don't know if they're heading there or what the goal is.
Did you say they just... Oh, ping. I thought you meant...
yeah, ping.
CV. I was like, why would they CV? There's no way they can...
Right now. Yeah, no.
Like, that's not a good thing to do.
Well, they pinged enemy blue buff, but they're going down the long way towards enemy red. So they're now at our bottom tower currently.
Very nice, very nice. So we're actually in the mid here, just putting down a Caitlyn trap and then going to run past it. And there goes our CV. We know you're not there. I guess you guys... Where'd you say you're at? Red?
No, we're at our bottom tower, which is actually where CLG likes to go when they go to steal blue. So they're in that triangle bush. That'll be interesting.
And they know they're heading that way because you guys just CV'd and saw them heading that way too. Oh, yep. They're pinging there. I think they know you're there. Either that or they're just going to walk there. I don't know.
Go there, yeah.
Oh, sure. Never mind. They decided not to. I guess they have a good feeling that that might actually happen.
Yeah, that's an interesting. It's a good.
You guys are waiting for it, huh? You're like, oh, I'm ready.
They like to go to that bush.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. But it didn't happen, so.
Yep. So we're where is CLG now?
Oops. CLG is actually heading back towards their blue buff, gonna pick it up, and I guess that's gonna be safe since you guys are waiting there.
Yep. So we just put a CV down on our blue buff, and nobody's there.
And you guys just CV'd us here, so. Or was that... No, that was our CV, new one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I guess we were checking to see if you guys were...
Probably just playing it safe since you didn't see anybody, so he's just checking to make sure.
Singed, I'm guessing is going to take top lane. Yep. St. Vicious on Singed going to be taking top lane. Kobe's picking up his blue buff there. Had a little bit of help from that Zillion with a bomb. Not too bad. Big Fat GG going to be taking mid as usual. And, of course, we're going to have the Baby Sat Chouster playing... playing some
Caitlyn Soraka. Yep. And we've got Corky. We do have a Corky Sona bottom.
Oh, man, look at this. He's already trying to toss around Aurelia, and she said, nope, pretty sure I'm going to do just as much damage to you, if not more. I think it should be a pretty good match up top. I've actually never seen a Singed versus Aurelia.
I haven't seen a Singed versus Aurelia either, but he's a real good laner, and so is she. So it should be a pretty good matchup.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Well, it looks like there's some... Oh, no. Looked like there was action bottom, but there wasn't.
Let me close my door. Mate just got home. He likes to play music. Okay, so back to the game.
Gank going down here on the
already
Aurelia.
trying to take out this Aurelia. If they can gank her, they can have a really good advantage. It's going to be hard for her to stay in the game. And St. Vicious is trying to run around the other side to pick her up. I feel like he should have just tased her. And this is going to be really dangerous for him. He might actually get first blooded by the tower. Look at that. Boom! Getting first blooded by Aurelia. Really bad plan. Oh! Double kill! Really terrible tower dive. Aurelia getting double kill. Not what you want to do. Oh, never mind. She did not get double kill.
Thank goodness Kobe got away without.
Man. I was about to say, like, holy crap, are you kidding me? Like, feed that Aurelia and it's GG. So, not a good start for CLG so far. Really whiffing that gank, and oh man, that cannot be. They're not going to be happy about that.
Oh no, and that's just one of those things where they just got greedy. She was low enough that they really could have won that pretty hard. Cinch could have come back and just started farming and kept Aurelia off her creeps. He does enough damage to do that. And instead they decided to dive her, and that shows you why they shouldn't dive at level 2.
Definitely. So St. Vicious is back in the lane now after dying there. Unfortunately,
he didn't miss too much XP.
Yeah, that's good that they had it pushed all the way up, so that was at least good in that he didn't lose the XP. And Aurelia is not actually going to be too far ahead in level, but she did get to go back and buy, so she can be ahead on items, and so she will have that advantage. once he gets a Catalyst, he should be doing pretty decent in the lane as well. So.
Oh yeah.
As far as Nunu, though, he was not able to counter jungle since he did try and get that gank off, so I'm guessing that your Mumu is just having a free farm up there in that jungle.
Yep, now he's level 4, and he's headed towards top lane. They do have a ward here, so that they can prevent the next Nunu gank, but it looks like he's going to try to get a gank here on Singed, and I don't think it's going to really go anywhere. The lane is pushing, so...
Yeah, most definitely. And by the way, for those of you guys who are watching this and are wondering why we don't have the... the observer mode on. There's actually a bug in the observer mode. Oh wow, it looks like Amumu is going to come up for this gank and try and do some damage to St. Vicious. I don't think he can actually get a kill off. However, that is going to make St. Vicious have to go back. So he will lose a few creeps in the lane. Not too bad though. Aurelia's only level 3. He's actually already level 4, so he's doing pretty decent. And as far as the other lanes are concerned, how is bottom doing? I haven't been looking at them. There's been a lot of action up top.
They've gone kind of back and forth. It looks like CLG is pushing the lane pretty hard.
Mm-hmm. So CS a little bit there.
Oh yeah, as far as CS goes. Oh, and I think that that has to do with purely experience with the duo lane. You're going to see, we saw in both games where the EU players are much better at farming in the duo lane than the US players, and I think that's literally just experience.
Yeah, I think that the EU players have a little bit better latency as well, which
they do, which helps with CS.
Not used to the high latency, so that could be a small factor. It's not going to like be game breaking or anything for them, but you know, they might lose a few.
So, we did have, it looks like Amumu's coming around here to gank this Singed again.
That was bad. GG actually took a lot of harass from Malzahar there. He got hit with the E and the Q
from
Malzahar. Yeah, it took him down to half. But he does have health potions, so he's fine. He's actually got 2. He just popped 1 of them. And, oh man, she's doing a really good job. Caitlyn is down bottom hitting those Qs every single time. And look at that Amumu, just zoning him out, just staring at him like, come on, bring it. And he's actually higher level than St. Vicious as the jungler. Which
and he's got red buff.
Yeah, so really, really bad for St. Vicious. Look at this, man. He's just taunting that. Oh, my gosh. St. Vicious must be furious right now. Just
he can't do anything to stop him.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do. I mean, he's against an Aurelia, and Amumu's just standing there just staring at him like, hey, what's up, man?
Letting Aurelia get free farm, I mean...
He just wanted a hug. I mean, Amumu was standing there asking for a hug, but St. Vicious, being the cruel mad scientist that he is, said, no, sir, you will not get a hug from me.
No hugs.
So Mumu ran away crying. And that is the
and back to base.
Yep. Anyway, so not too bad. St. Vicious actually just lost a few creeps. He was able to go ahead and pick all these up.
So it looks like mid, Malzahar is a little bit ahead in the CS there. Aurelia is beating Singed in CS, and it looks like Corky is still ahead of Caitlyn.
Most definitely. And it looks like St. Vicious is going to try and do some damage to this Aurelia. She's level 6, so she has her ultimate. Good for her. And he's just going to toss her back. Not doing too much. I mean, as soon as she gets her... I wonder if EU likes to go for that flavor of the month stuff, the Philosopher's Stone setups. I'm seeing that Sona's got a Doran's ring. Both people are being for CLG in that bush there. They both just teleported out. And Kobe's trying to counter jungle right now, going up to that blue buff. And doesn't have a ward or anything, but he's just going to run up there and see if... Oh, yeah! He's going to apply that Amumu,
right there.
But he decides that he does not want to fight. Probably in his best interest as well.
Probably wise. He's actually really cut off right now. He's in trouble. They're going to close in on him.
No, he's already out of there. He's fine.
Oh, okay, good. Where did he go?
He just ran away. He saw Amumu. He was like, no! He was like, no, I changed my mind. Did
he just go right out?
Bottom lane had already beat, and he saw that, so if he would have stayed there, I mean, it would have been dumb. So he's not dumb, obviously. So
obviously. He's Kobe. Come on.
Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot. Fan guys going on here from Keely. Oh, alrighty then.
Amumu is here pinging for help on blue. He's having Corky here do it with him.
Okay, good deal. And Chaucer's actually gotten 3 Doran's Blades. Should have really good lane dominance at this point. Elements does have a pink ward, so he's going to be able to put that down at the dragon here shortly whenever they feel necessary to do so. Cal King has not even gone back yet. He's just doing a really good job farming. It's really hard to stop Malzahar in the lane. And but GG, just the same, is doing fine. He has only had to use 1 of his health potions. So both of them are just playing it safe. They've both got really long range and can farm with relative safely. So most of the action has just been up top lane trying to shut down either the Aurelia or St. Vicious. But other than that, just that's that first blood. That's all.
So Well, it looks like they're doing pretty well. It looks like the Caitlin's pulled ahead now of the Corki and CS. And Zillion is doing pretty well keeping up with the Malzahar in lane. They're both tied. So CS is going pretty even both ways, except for that Aurelia is getting more CS than Singed currently, but that'll change late game as he'll be able to farm no problem with his equation.
Malzahar and Zillion pretty much just straight up equals in CS.
Yeah. It looks like they're going for a gank here bottom. Amumu is coming around behind in the triangle bush right now.
He's not going to get the advantage toss, so I think they saw him and he went ahead and backed off. Yeah, we can definitely see him there.
More action top, having Aurelia running his poison.
Oh, wow, she is taking quite a bit of damage, and he's out of mana, though, so he's not going to be able to continue doing that.
Yep. And I think that he just wanted to push the lane real quick so he could get back, get some mana, and go. Is he backing, I'm assuming?
Yeah, he's backing while puking up green goo everywhere.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it looks like he's just puking green goo all over the place. That's gross. Okay. I guess that's something to do with that skin. I don't think I've ever seen that. Unless I'm just not paying attention ever. But...
I almost just ran out of the base here.
Yeah. Oh, wow, look at that.
I almost pulled a Colby.
No. What? What is this nonsense you speak of?
Yep. I'm not going to be that noob. Not going to run out to the lane during the game.
Please, get out of here. Aw. Okay.
I got it.
So I like how Chester's putting down the traps in that triangle bush, so that if somebody would try and come from behind a gank, they will know that and try and probably have ample time to get out of there. Hopefully.
So we did just watch Singe throw the ward there in the triangle bush, so he's aware.
And Singe's doing really well. He's got his Catalyst, and so he's able to just run right past Aurelia, put the poison on her. He didn't even toss her. He could have tossed her and done extra damage, but he doesn't care. He's just killing off these creeps. And speaking of counters to Aurelia, he's doing a really good job. Oh, wow, there's a gate going down in middle lane, but I don't know if they're going to be able to grab it off. Big Fat GC does get an ultimate off just in time. He's going to go down, but not before he puts a couple of bombs down. Hopefully he can get away from this. I think he should be fine.
Yeah, he should be fine getting out. He's got Nunu there to slow if they actually chase too hard, so...
Yeah. This is very true, and down bottom, just standard farming going on, and same with the top lane. Aurelia is getting harassed quite a bit, but she's going to go ahead and back and probably buy some items. She should be fine once she gets back. St. Vicious is going to be really strong now that he has his Catalyst. It's going to be hard to shut him down as well, so it should be a little bit more passive from that standpoint. And now that there is an ultimate on Malzahar, there's probably going to be a little bit more action in the middle, as we just saw, but we'll just have to wait and see.
So they've got wards going down. There's actually quite a few wards going down on my team. We've got 4 on the map right now, I think. 1 at Dragon, 1 there at the juncture by Wraiths, and 1 in the triangle bush that's right above your bottom.
Okay, fair enough. Makes sense.
And then one...
as far as us, we've got one right there, kind of towards the erase, and where Moo just walked past in that triangle bush. So St. Vicious does know a Moo there, but he's apparently not paying attention. He's going to get grabbed by this bandage toss, and probably ulted as well. Relia's going to jump on top, not going to be able to finish him off. And Relia gets tossed back in the tower. Not like it's going to matter. She does enough. She's got enough health right now. Oh, she actually went for Wriggle, so she's going to go for kind of a pushing and lane dominance. She's probably going to do that to attempt to counter the pushing power of Singed. Which is interesting, though. She is going to be delayed.
She is out farming him pretty heavily right now, and if she can keep up with that with the Wriggles, then that'll just continue to snowball. Oh,
you're right. Yeah, she's got 81 versus his 61, so 20 creep kills ahead, and it's only going to get better as she gets higher in level and stronger. Let's see, Caitlyn doing really well on bottom as well. She's actually matching up with Corki quite well. So both of the both of the carries we got are kind of just matching themselves up, except that Aurelia is beating St. Vicious in farm.
Yeah, and I think with the Wriggles now, she's going to continue to beat him.
Yeah.
But he's just basically ignoring her right now, farming.
Yeah, but look at that damage that she's putting down on him. Already taking him below a half HP. And now that she's got her ultimate, she's definitely going to be fine from taking that harassment from him as well. Very interesting.
Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty good standoff. They do know that Nunu is there killing that ward, and they're going to try to close in on him, it looks like. But he's got good support from bottom, so he's going to get away no problem.
Fair enough.
They do have a Moo there ready, though, so...
Yep, so
he's picking up blue buff again.
Yeah, so pretty much a farm fest going on right now, and that's the way the teams want to do it. Nobody wants to really make any huge mistakes. We haven't seen anyone going for Dragon either. We do have some pings going down here trying to pick up these wards. Mainly just going to be running around trying to keep map control and look for a chance to catch somebody out of position. And that's probably where we're going to see some bad things happen. I see that St. Vicious is actually being pressured really hard by Aurelia. She's doing lots of burst damage on him, keeping him down below half HP, and just making sure that he doesn't get free farm as much as he was before.
Yep. Oh, good flings into tower with her, though. He's just going to try to do as much damage as possible. He does have Nunu coming in here for a
Nunu's
game.
going to come in. This could be really bad for St. Vicious. He's taking so much damage from the Aurelia. Oh, and her ultimate almost kills him, but this could be bad for Zellel if he doesn't get out of there. She's actually really low on mana, and she does get a stun down, and look at this Malzahar coming in to get the kill on Kobe24. He's not actually going to get the kill, but he does save that Aurelia, and woo, St. Vicious being wild and crazy here. Oh, look at this ultimate going down on Kobe. I guess that he was hoping that something would happen there. Nothing did happen there, though. That was pretty close for both parties. Both of them getting away, though, so, yeah.
Team and support for both teams. That Malzahar throwing it in there right before Aurelia died. And Kobe doing the same thing, getting his ult down to slow Aurelia down just enough to let Singe get away. So it was well played on both sides. And again, bottom lane, everyone's just farming.
Yeah, definitely. And bottom's going to be fine. They've got 2 heals, and both team has their own heal. So not really going to be anything but farming. I mean, there's no point in harassing because you can't really harass since they just heal themselves back up. So you're just going to lose CS if you try and harass with that type of setup.
So we do have a timer. They've called when they're blue, when CLG blue is going to be back.
Okay, so they are keeping track of that. That is good for them. And so once again, up top we got the battle of the tanky DPS. Nothing too exciting there. But as far as it's concerned, Singe is losing the battle of CS.
Yes, he is. Caitlyn is pulling ahead of Corky just a little bit.
Good deal. Caitlyn is such a good farmer now.
She is.
She does a lot of damage. I mean, she can get that passive up and shoot those creeps for a lot of extra damage. So.
Oh, yeah.
I see Amumu is destroying more wards here with his oracles. And, of course, Nunu still have his... He didn't actually lose it. He almost did, but not quite.
Everyone managed to get away in that little skirmish top. So, let's see. Yep, as far as CS goes now, we've got Zillion, who is just 1 ahead of Malzahar. Now they're tied. And then we have Caitlyn at 125 with Corky only at 116. Aurelia at 150.
She's getting wrecked up top.
Yes, I should put that as my background. And then we have, of course, Aurelia, who's just been kind of free farming.
Ooh, look at this Nunu. He might actually get caught out of place here. Getting ulted within Malzahar's null zone. Getting ulted. Oh, very good job by Big Fat GG coming here at the perfect time. But Aurelia is actually down here.
Good flash.
And she actually teleported in, I believe. Is that what she did? And she's going to pick up Big Fat GG almost. Nope, she does not actually. And I think this Nunu's going to have to get out of there. He's going to lose his oracles. But he's going to do his ultimate. Try and kill his Cow King. Very good job. St. Vicious picking up that kill. And Kobe's going to make it out alive, not losing his oracles. Actually, nobody died for CLG. That was an amazing job by Zillion coming in.
Well played.
Yeah. Definitely.
That was, Aurelia did teleport in. We've got a ward right on the left side of the mid. So she teleported into that ward and just hopped over the wall in there to get into that fight. But GG was able to flash out and get away with the Soraka heal coming down on him just in time.
Wow. I was actually really excited. That was very, very good play by CLG. Just coming in there at the right time with that Zillion ult, and then Kobe going into the bush doing his absolute zero ultimate. And that was perfect, picked up a kill. So we're now even on kills, and I don't think anyone's picked up dragons so far. As far as
no,
CS,
I don't think there's been a dragon down yet. I know we haven't gotten it yet, and I don't think you guys have. So.
Yep, definitely. And so it is pretty even, though. I mean, everybody's basically matched up in CS. There is a little bit of a lead for, Aurelia, but not like game-breaking.
Yeah. And CLG does have this bottom tower down to like 2 hits left, so we'll probably see that going down here in the next 2 creep waves or so.
No, and they're actually pinging. Is there somebody coming up to gank top lane?
There is. Yep, there is. Amumu is sitting in the bush waiting to gank, and he's just going to go ahead and back.
We don't even have vision, but he pinged. So that just shows the amazing map awareness of those players. Just having that kind of like they can just feel when something's about to happen, and so they ping there, and he teleported out. He's like, oh, I'm not going to stay here.
Yep. So they do have this gank bottom, and I'm guessing this is just to push this tower down. They've got the 3/4, so they're just going to get a couple hits on the tower. Done.
So first tower going down for CLG. Going to go ahead and try and push this and kill Sneaky. He used his jump to get away, but Kobe going a little bit too far. He's going to get healed by Element, so he should be okay. Corky tries to flash in to get the kill, not really do anything but wasting his flash, so that was actually not too good of him to do that. Yeah, good thing the Elements was there. He was able to heal up Kobe just enough to keep him alive.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to pick up a dragon here, but we've got a bunch
pretty
of
risky.
teams
They might actually lose top lane if Aurelia pushes this hard, which it looks like she's doing. They're going to definitely pick up this dragon. There's no way that Aurelia can get down there and help this team stop them from that. But hopefully they can actually pick up this mid tower as well. There are 4 people in the blue buff. We could see that with the clairvoyance.
It looks like next dragon is going to be up at about 25-30.
Alrighty, so let's see here. Very good job, Lowland Lions. The Aurelia is doing a pretty big push here, but St. Vish is going to come here and push her back. She's not actually going to be able to
he's
going to go
good
wants to push back, so looks like she flashed out. She did not want to get tossed. I think that she probably would have been okay, but it would have been really close.
And you guys had Zillion coming up there too, and she's completely alone. So if he'd been able to get that fling on, I think it would have been a little bit risky. So I can agree with her flash there. I think that was probably a wise move.
Sounds good, sounds good. So let's see. We're going to be pushing this tower down, just doing a little bit of extra damage. Not going to be able to take it out because Aurelia is there. She doesn't have any mana, but she was able to do some decent damage to Kobe.
Yep, I'm able to push him off. I think he was like, she was doing some real good damage to him there at the tower. And she did not actually back. I expected her to because she just has no mana, but she's still there, I think, just trying to get the extra XP and...
fair enough. Yeah. So top lane is getting pushed. There's no one there to protect that yet. Nunu
I think she anticipated that then.
Go up there and stop that as best as he can, but it's probably
I think the tower is probably gone. Oh, no, she's going to go back out.
There's not enough creeps, but they're going to do a lot of damage to it.
So they do have 3 there now. Malzahar's here waiting to see if Kobe's going to come up, but it looks like Kobe's not. He's just... Maybe he's coming in for a gank? I'm not sure. They're kind of waiting here, just kind of in the area, but...
Wait, where are they at?
In the triangle bush below their top. They just now left.
Okay, well, Kobe's going up there kind of by himself, so... All right,
and that's what I think they were kind of anticipating would happen. So they were kind of hanging out in the area, but then when he didn't show up, Malzahar went back mid, and now they're going to meet up in that bush right now.
Oh, there we go. Not really a big deal. It's two people that are not going to die. Definitely.
Yeah.
Not one-on-one. Yeah, both of them with the oracles. That would have been an oracle fight, so...
So it does look like we have Amumu here is going to try to defend this top tower, but he's alone. Aurelia's running up the lane right now, and he's just going to take these creeps himself, try to protect that.
It'll be fine.
Yep.
So pretty much a pretty stale game so far as like action and fights are concerned, because both teams are playing really safe and just farming up, trying to get to late game. That's what we're going to see here is that it's going to come down to, this is going to be one of those games where there's not going to be any snowballing. Instead, it's going to come down to one team or the other just having a bad team fight, and then they're going to lose several towers and be so far ahead, probably pick up a Baron. And it looks like there's a gank going down on St. Vicious. Amu's going to come in here. I don't think he's used his ultimate yet. Going to be doing lots of damage. And there goes the Bandage Toss. Probably the ultimate. Yep, right there. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see... Oh, look, nice. Very good heal by Soraka. And they might actually be able to take out Amumu. Yes!
Yep.
So Amumu does stand just a little bit too long. Zillion gets in there in time to put his ultimate down, which was not even needed. So gank got turned around perfectly. That Sims is very tanky right now, and Amumu did get a little bit gritty, dive past the tower, and he paid for it.
Yep. Well played by St. Vicious, just running all the way back in.
Just coming in here, trying to do a little bit of harass on Zillow. He knows he's not going to be able to kill him, but he wants to push him out of the lane so that they can get this tower down.
Well, and now they've got Malzahar coming up here top to try to support this from being pushed, but it doesn't look like they're going to need it. I think CLG looks like they're backing off a bit. So it looks like we might have a push here bottom. Corky's coming up here to help the Sona. They might try to take this bottom tower while everyone was top. Malzahar did leave top, and I don't know if that was necessarily a wise move.
Looks like St. Vicious is going to be fine to protect this tower on the bottom, so no big deal.
Yeah. No problem.
It's going to take like maybe 1 or 2 hits, but it is pretty much at full HP, and this top tower is going to be held by Aurelia. Should be fine as well. But overall, looks like CLG is really just doing their best to try and push these towers down, because once those outer turrets are down, they will have the advantage to be running around freely through the forest. And in fact, right now, Nunu and
and Caitlyn.
Yeah, they're both here, and I guess you guys just see Vita, so...
Yeah, well, we had a ward there, and I think they saw Nunu was coming up, and so Mumu was going to go meet him, and then right as he was heading down, you saw Caitlyn appear, and so he backed right off. Then they threw the CV down, were able to see her, and then, of course, Nunu took out the wards, so they're blind there now.
Pretty smart play overall.
Yep. It looks like they're going to try to push mid here, take advantage of the fact they had so many top, and they could get a tower out of this. No, I don't think they will, not with the creeps there. Oh, they might. She does quite a lot of damage to that tower, so it does look like they're going to pick up this mid tower.
Yep, and she does have blood boil from Nunu. So,
yep,
so good job there.
Attack speed. And
that's why you play Nunu, man, because he's so good with a good carry. And if you have somebody who's very good as a carry, and you're playing with your friends, and you really want to wreck some games, pick Nunu. Yeah, support is so strong.
Yep, so CS, we've got St. Vicious at 151 compared to Aurelia's 185. He's still got good farm, just not as high as her. Wow. Caitlyn at 196 versus the Corki at 188. And then we've got Zillion at 197 versus Malzahar's 185.
Yeah, so actually CLG doing an amazing job of farming this game.
Yep.
And, I had mentioned that it's a little bit harder to CS with the ping, and I said it's not actually that big of a deal. It's just they just have to get used to it. And as you can see, CLG does pull ahead regardless of their ping disadvantage.
Oh, and they're great players.
So for those of people who you see sometimes people are like, oh, they lost because their ping's high. That's not true. So
yeah, I mean sometimes it's an adjustment, and sometimes it can it can be troubling. But they're great players. They know how to play around the ping. They can just adjust their style to it.
Oh well, so up top, a little bit of harassment going on. I don't think anything's going to actually end up happening. Just the standard singe stuff.
Oh, looks like they're gonna catch this Corki bottom, and he's definitely.
Oh wow! Did you see that Q? That just penetrated him. Oh man, he's a. So yeah, they do. I saw a couple people coming down to try and help out, but they're like, oh, it's not gonna really matter.
Meanwhile, this St. Vicious is just acknowledging the fact that Aurelia can't do anything to hurt him.
Yeah,
just killing the
creep
wave.
Dick. That's what Singe does. That's what the Rain Man used to tell me. He used to play a lot of Singe, and he was like, yeah, basically you just have to have the mindset of a douchebag, and you can play Singe really well. And I was like, I guess that's how you do it.
I don't think we got that. So Mumu tried to go in for the steal, ended up losing, and the CS.
Oh, Kobe getting ulted. Perfect time. Wow, look at all the damage going down from those bombs. Did you see that? Big Fat GG has so much damage right now with his death cap. And here goes the Absolute Zero trying to keep him slowed down. I don't think Aurelia is going to be able to get away from this. Never mind, she does have flash. I didn't realize she had that up. So so that is a good job. But they did end up getting 2 kills out of that. Wow. Yeah,
and it looks like Singe is going to take this tower as well.
Yeah, man.
That was interesting. We thought it was just an easy pick there, and then with the CC of both Nunu and Sona, it turned that fight around to the favor of LLL here, but then right there at the end, they got those bombs off, and that damage was just unstoppable.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Zillion is that's why you put him in solo, because here is in early and mid game he just does so much damage before people are able to build up their magic resists. Of course, it does trail off later game whenever everyone else does, and he turns into more of just a support role. However, at this point, he's so strong with the Rabadon's Death Cap having just over 300 ability power that you saw exactly what happens. And just their health literally just instantly dropped, and this mid tower is going to go down from these creeps and Corki.
Yep, it looks like they're going to pick up mid, so that's good.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, CLG now has all outer turrets. Lowland Lions picking up 1, and they are falling behind, though. They are slowly getting snowballed on by CLG, it seems like.
Yep.
So I think Lowland Lions is still in this game. They're doing fine. They're a really strong team, and I'm definitely rooting for both teams. I can't be too biased here. I think that CLG definitely really wants to win this game, and oh wow, Big Fat GG getting caught. Oh
yeah, they knew that was coming.
Gosh.
They peeked that he was coming, and they were just waiting. So Corki was just waiting for that.
Yeah, they were just waiting for it. They had a ward, I guess, right?
What?
They had a ward and saw him coming.
Yeah, they did have. Well, I don't know if they had a ward for CV'd. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think that they did have a ward. I couldn't find it.
Okay.
So, yeah, they did have a ward up there in the bush that's right above Baron.
Okay.
So they could just barely see that corner and watched as Zillion zoomed around the corner, and Malzahar was waiting in that bush, just ulted him, and Corki was waiting in the Wraith's little cave there, was able to just jump out and kill him as well.
Fair enough.
Yep. And that ward just died, so I had to watch it die to find it.
Makes sense. So I see that Sneaky is trying to be sneaky, but we have a ward, so not so sneaky. Oh, look at this. Looks like St. Vicious was going to run in and just toss him anyways. He's like, I know you're there. I'm going to come and get you. So, yeah.
Well, they did have Chowster coming up there to close him in, but Corki saw him and tried to chase him back. I actually think that a 1v1 versus Chowster with the Sneaky right now, I think Chowster would probably have it.
It's quite possible.
But you never know. He does have that blind he can throw down, and that's pretty debilitating.
Yeah, so I guess we can go ahead and go over the items now, see what they're building into. So Chester did go for that early game advantage with the Doran's Blades. However, he already has his Infinity Edge, Berserker Greaves, and Zill should be attacking extremely fast and has some good movement speed. Going to be hitting hard with those crits, especially when it gets blood boiled by that Nunu. Going to be really big Wrecking Crane. And, oh, look at this. Nunu actually picked up a Quicksilver Sash so that he can counter the ultimate of Malzahar. Let's see what we got else here. Soraka, same as last game, going for those cages lucky picks. Is going to be really squishy if he gets caught. So the main thing he's going to want to stay in the back of the fights and try not to get caught, obviously. And here we go. And we've already looked at Big Fat GG. He's got the Rabadon. He's going to go a little bit tankier with a Catalyst, so he has some HP. Probably going to get a Banshee spell, obviously.
Yeah, he'll eventually turn that into Banshees.
And for LLL, we've got Sona doing some standard support stuff with those gold per 5 items. The old Philosopher's Stone and
Heart of Gold.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary there. What else we got here? I can't see the rest of the team. I guess
Aurelia did just turn her everything into a Trinity Force, so she now has Trinity Force and Wriggles and Heart of Gold.
Okay.
And then she picked up a Ruby Crystal.
So I'm guessing she's going to be building that into a Randuin's at this point. Pretty standard setup for an Aurelia, going for Trinity and then straight tank. Very strong on her, as we saw from last game. And let's see.
It looks like we've got here, a Corki now has his Trinity Force and Manamune.
Okay. Yeah, we're like, oh, what? Anyways, go ahead.
And he also has the red pot, and that's always good to know. So he can pop his red pot in fights. That's pretty common for the carries. Sometimes you just kind of hold on to them, so that right at the fight when they think they've won, you pop that red pot, and you're able to stay alive, do some extra damage. They're not expecting you to be alive, and
if you can remember to pop it, I have always forget.
Yeah, everyone always forgets, but hopefully he'll be aware.
And I see Amumu did pick up an Aegis of the Legion, so he will be given that team buff in addition to Sona. So right now there's actually a huge kind of a Team Aura thing going on here. Not only does Sona have extra damage and AP from that Aura that she has naturally, but now you've got Amumu with an Aegis of the Legion, adding even more to the entire team. So they have a really strong synergy as far as items are concerned, and that's pretty good. It's going to help them out a lot in fights.
And Caitlyn, it looks like, has her IE and her Phantom Dancer, so.
Oh yeah.
Do some pretty
so we see that Zilal here is there, but I don't think we want to engage this. We're just going to take out these wards and try and play it safe. Obviously, she's already level 18, and she can probably destroy. If she like jumps on Nunu or something, he's only level 12. You know.
Yep.
And same thing with Elements only being level 12 as well. So you can see that while Chowster is level 17 and he was on the same level as Elements was able to kind of back off and give some of that XP to Chowster so that he was able to level up quicker, if you notice.
Yep, well played. It's just thoughtful of the support to do that.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with Sona. Sona is level 13 as far as... oh, it looks like we are going to have a bit of an engage here. St. Vicious decided to go ahead and get out, and Kobe trying to use his ultimate, not really hitting anybody with it, so his Absolute Zero is down. They're going to want to be careful at this point if they try and engage. Amumu still has his ultimate, I believe, and so does Malzahar. St. Vicious doesn't carry. He did pop his ultimate, so he has lots of CC reduction, and there we go. He didn't even really get affected by that ultimate, but Malzahar's ultimate going down, going to be doing lots of damage, and I don't know who got ulted by Zillion, but Zillion is actually dead, so maybe he didn't even get it off. And this could really be really bad for CLG. Lots of damage on Lowland Lions, but they're so tanky that they can handle it. St. Vicious is going to try and run away, and his poison is doing a lot of damage, but he's going to definitely die here and get aced. Ouch.
Oh, that's going to be painful.
Ouch.
I don't know if they're strong enough right now to go pick up the Baron, but
No, they're probably going to push this.
Yeah, they're all pretty low. They'll probably just push the tower. And that was purely just the fact that the other team had CC and CLG did not. They couldn't pin anybody down. They couldn't trap anybody, and they are all able. They are going to try to pick up this Baron. They're all able to just be kited out, and they've got the Amumu ult followed right up by the Sona ult. They had Malzahar ult, and it was done.
Yeah. So this so looks like the pretty strong overall. Wow, my game almost froze there for a second. Anyways, yeah, so like I said, this game is going to come down to that type of setup where one team just makes a mistake. And I think what they could have done differently there, CLG had already used their absolute zero, and it would have been much better for them to just wait back and not engage there. It was a terrible time to engage since they all had their ultimates up and CLG had none of theirs. I think that they really made a bad call there, and it's going to cost them a lot. I mean, losing Baron and top tower, and now 2 kills behind. Like I said, CLG is in a pretty tough position right now. I did say as well that I feel like Lowland Lions has a stronger team comp, so if they make one more mistake like that, that could spell the end of the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, and that's just, it's hard. I mean, it's hard when you've got a team comp like this one to fight. This is why the AoE team comps are pretty hard to beat, because in that case, it's like you said, they had kind of a poor engage and they were just able to destroy them without any problems. And I agree with you. I really don't think they should have engaged there. I think that they had the harass on Aurelia and they should have just left it at that and pulled back. Maybe baited them into a better scenario where Kobe could have ulted more of them, but instead Singed ran in and Kobe was able to pick up the Amumu over the wall, but it just didn't do any good with his ult. So
yeah, definitely everything you said is right on the mark. And man, I don't know what is going on with my game. It's like freezing. Okay. Anyhow, so they're going to keep pushing this. They've got lots of, lots of opportunity to take these towers since they are so much stronger right now. There's no way for CLG to really engage and push them back, since if they try to, they'll just get jumped on and ulted by everyone. So I feel like they're getting out-comped at this point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, like, they had a chance of staying in there before that, but now that
it's like we were talking about at the very beginning of the game, where you said it was going to come down to good team fights, and in that case, CLG just lost a team fight. They didn't have a very good position. They decided on kind of a poor engage, and now they're suffering the consequences.
Yeah,
so,
and then I did also mention that Sona makes it extremely easy for the other team to push, because she gets so much extra damage, and then she pops her heal, and then she pops back to damage, and again I mentioned also that Amumu did pick up the extra damage from his Aegis. So
from his Aegis,
they're just so strong in a team fight right now. I mean, that's it's really going to come into play, as we just saw, even more so now that Aurelia is getting strong, and she picked up, she's got 3-0-3. Corky's actually got 3-1, and as far as Steel G, the only people with more than one kill is Singed. You really want Caitlyn to have some more kills. Not happening though.
Yep, nope. Well, and that's one of the problems with having carry bottom lane. And she stayed bottom lane a lot, but she wasn't able to get in on some of those team fights that were going on top, so she wasn't able to pick up any of those kills. And then Corky, that last fight, was able to pick up quite a few.
Oh, look at this. We're going to go ahead and engage onto this Nunu here, who does have an Oracles. Hopefully he doesn't lose
and her ult missed.
Oh, missed her ultimate, but there is a one going down onto Chowser. He gets ulted, so he should be okay. Really is just going to continue pushing in there, and they're going to go ahead and back out because they know that they were not able to finish any of them off. Good job by CLG for staying alive there. That was a close call.
But this again just shows you the importance of having CC. They had the whole team there pushed into the turret, and CLG could do nothing to keep them there. So I mean, there's nothing to keep them in position, and they weren't able to get any picks off there. Even though that Aurelia dove probably deeper than she should have. And if they had a good solid stun, they might have been able to pick her up, but they just don't have it. So
I agree. Most definitely, I agree.
Yeah, I think that's like you're saying. Is at this point, I think it was just that they're out team comped.
So they're definitely not out of it yet, though. They could still get a good fight and come back, but that's just going to come down to them, getting some good poke in, taking out these Banshee spells, and trying to bait out some of their ultimates.
Yep. And I mean, that was... It's just hard to see a team fight like that when you do see Sona. You know, she's messed up our ult. That would have been a really good time to engage, but what do they have to engage with? You know?
Yeah, they don't have an Amumu to jump in. They've basically got Singed. Singed is their engage.
Singed is the only real way they can engage. He just has to run in and hope to get a good fling. But even if he does get a good fling, like say if he got a fling on the Aurelia, she can just dash out. So, I mean, it's hard. It's real difficult if you don't have any solid CC.
Yeah, so Aurelia is actually doing fine. She got Banshee's Bell, picking up a, looks like almost building into a Ronduin's, and pretty strong. So GG is picking up even more. He's going to go for a, looks like he's actually going for another Zonya's Hourglass. So he should be fairly capable of defending himself in a fight if he gets caught. That's the idea, anyways. We got 3 Banshee's Bells? Yeah, 3 Banshee's Bells on Lowland Lions, so they're going to be able to handle a lot of the bomb in action that... See, this is where GG starts to fall off in effectiveness. Now that they all have Banshee's Bells and they're getting magic resist, his bombs are going to be doing considerably less damage than they were previously when we saw that one team fight where it just demolished them.
Yeah, completely destroyed them. Well, and I think that now his bombs, a lot of them will just be used for Banshees. Trying to knock those off as much as he can before a team fight.
Yeah, basically right now CLG's team comp relies solely on Chowster dishing out all the damage, literally. I mean, like, you've got Soraka to keep everyone alive. Nunu's gonna speed up Chowster as far as the health
damage goes.
Big GG's gonna try and keep him alive with that, and then that's what it's gonna come down to. So if Chowster is not able to dish out all of the damage, then they're not. I don't see how they don't really have anyone else that can fight one-on-one.
No, I mean you have the Stench can just be annoying and throw down all that poison. He can be really annoying, but that's all he is. Really, he's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And in the end, I think that that's going to be kind of what CLG's problem is here. Is they just don't quite have enough damage.
Not only is Aurelia a tank, but she also does major amounts of damage. No one on their CLG's team does major amount of damage. Singe can do a little bit, but not like that. Malzahar does just sick, crazy damage, and then you got Corki. So you got 3 champions right there that are going to be able to dish out just crazy DPS. Now look at this, actually picking up another Baron. I don't think they can be stopped at this point.
Yeah, I really don't think they can either. I think the CLG's safe bet right now is...
Yeah, they're going to go for it, though. They know that this is it. If they cannot win this match right here, then it could be the end of the game. Looks like Big Fat Gigi getting caught way out of position. Going to get ulted by Sona and taken out. He does put an ultimate on himself. Unfortunately, Kobe getting a terrible ult off, not really getting anybody inside of that. I think this could be the end for CLG if any more of them die. Actually, no one would die, but I'm saying if they die, if they lose this fight, this could be the end.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
No, they got the Mumu ult.
By Mumu. And so, ouch. Yeah, they're going to chase them down, and Element's going to get taken out by that Aurelia. Aurelia actually does die, so that's good. Big Fat GG able to dish out some pretty good damage on her. Not too bad at all. Not too shabby. So Big Fat GG did a good job. I thought he was going to die. He got caught there, but he ended up getting a kill after all. And are they doing Baron? No, they decided not to.
No, it looks like they decided not to do Baron. They're just going to go kind of push lanes, play it safe.
Yeah, CLG's actually doing a really good job. I mean, they're in a bad situation, but they're still keeping it up. And they actually, it looked like they could have lost that fight, and they ended up playing it really nicely after all.
Yeah, they came out of that okay, actually. It was, I mean... It's still kind of a loss. They all had to kind of back out. But they did get the Aurelia, and the only one they lost was the Soraka. So in all, having Aurelia killed is better off than Soraka. So, they kind of came out on top there. But all in all, I think team fight advantage is going to LLL at the moment.
Yep. No doubt about it. And so, okay, we've got a little bit of counter juggling here, even though it's late game. They just want to take out this blue buff so that they don't have it on their team for the
and Corki stole it anyway.
Oh, he did. Wow. That's funny.
Oh, it's always sad when that happens.
Doing all the hard work for me,
Yep.
Thank you.
He just walked up and threw his one little.
They're gonna be picking up this dragon.
Oh, yeah, so they are getting dragon. That's good. That's good. We don't have any wards down right now currently, and I'm thinking they're not too worried about it. I think they might be picking some up now, but It looks like you guys are kind of heading towards the Baron area.
Well, we're still picking up Dragon.
Oh, okay. Wow, really? Still?
I'm telling you, like, Chaucer's the only one who can do damage right now. And he's got some good items, and I don't know if he just DC'd or what. He's just standing there. Oh, he can't move.
He's having issues?
Yeah, he said, actually, he didn't DC. He said he can't move.
He might have to restart game.
He can put down his abilities. No, yeah, he's gonna... Oh, okay, now he got it.
Okay, good.
Huh, that's weird. I think he's like lagging or something.
Yeah, he might be. Take out this ward. Yeah, I'm not really having any lag issues. Are you seeing any lag issues?
No, I'm not. I think maybe it was just Chaucer. Everyone else was doing fine.
Yeah.
He probably just, you know, something happened to his internet. He's fine now. He's running around. He's just spiking.
Okay.
Yeah, he's having a lot of trouble right now. Either way, but anyway, what I'm saying is, like, it took him forever to kill it because, like I said, Caitlyn is the only source of damage on their team. It's all centered around supporting Caitlyn. And if she can't do it, then... I mean, GG's going to be doing some pretty good AP damage. I mean, he's got a lot of AP items. They are also relying on him to do that, but... I just don't know if it'll work out. We're going to have to wait and see in this next fight. And I think Chaucer might be okay. He's kind of running around. Seems like he's... Yeah, I think he's back.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So if they lose him, get caught here. If Malzahar can catch up, no, he can't get caught. Oh wow, look at how fast he is!
Slowing them all.
Look at this. He's just like a raging bullet, man. Whee!
He's got his Rylite now, so he's just kind of AoE slowing everybody.
Look how fast he is, man. He's got that force of nature, and he you know, he had the zillion speed buff on him. And he's like pew.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna grab somebody if he wants to. If they can take those Banshee's bells off.
Yep.
Okay, so Aurelia is gonna go ahead and engage on Kobe. I think Kobe could be in trouble right here. He's definitely gonna die. Nope, he's
got the ult.
Yeah, he might actually do a Sub-Zero right here. Nope, he gets Malzahar.
He already did. He used a Sub-Zero already.
Yeah, nope.
Out of it.
And Mumu actually caught 3 people into his ultimate. Doesn't really matter. They're not going to continue engaging on that. But since they got Kobe,
they're going to pick up Baron.
They took out his oracles, and they're going to go pick up Baron now that they can safely do that. And so Caitlyn's just going to go ahead. She used her Ghost in that fight. I'm not sure who else used Summoners as well. But overall, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be slowly the end for CLG. They just don't have enough damage. They just don't have the team comp to handle. I feel like they got outpicked this game.
So. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always hard when that happens, but I mean, really, they don't have any CC. They don't have any damage. I honestly think that I think the Singed pick there probably wasn't the best one. I think they would have been safer going with Ryze.
Well, maybe, but at the same time, I feel like they could have used another AD carry with the type of support.
Well, and they definitely could have. I mean, Renekton probably would have been a big pick there, but Ryze does throw down a lot of damage.
Yeah. I think they were really banking on getting Aurelia, and when they didn't get Aurelia, that really hurt them bad. They didn't know what else to do. That's why it took them so long to pick the last pick. They're like,
yeah,
I guess. So.
Well, it's like, I mean, Singe is a great champion. He does a lot of damage, but just in this team comp, it's just not enough.
So how much bonus gold do you have?
I bought a Banshees and a Negatron cloak, but I have now 2,000.
All right, well that doesn't help us much then.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I always build magic resist. It's just my habit.
Okie dokie.
I don't like getting one shot by barrels and by Karthus ult, so.
Well, there's no Karthus and no Barrel Gragas who's fed here, so we're good.
Oh, well, I don't know.
All right. Sounds good.
I don't want a zillion bomb. That would definitely one-shot me.
Fair enough. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess Lowland Lions, they're picking up their jungle right now?
Yeah, they just did a little bit of jungling. Now they're just heading back down mid.
Okay. Sounds good. They've got the Baron. Went back and bought some items, I guess. Aurelia is super duper tanky right now. Actually going for an Avarice Blade, so I guess she's going to be building that into a Ghost Blade, maybe?
Yeah, probably Ghost Blade.
Mm-hmm. Singed is, he's doing fine. He's got some good stuff going on, but there's just not much follow-up. If he tosses him back, there's not really any way to stun and lock him down and finish the kill off.
So we have a ping going down on Chaucer. I think they know that as soon as they take Chaucer out of the fight, it's done. So
yeah, I mean, they can literally just run past and get Chester and they'd be fine, but they are going to have to get past that Singe, who is getting quite out of position, and he might get taken out right now. I think he's in trouble. He's getting an ult on him, and wow, they didn't even kill him, so, but they got the inhibitor.
You know, that's hard. He keeps...
I mean, he's doing everything he can because there's no one else but him that can run in and even start the fight. And,
even
I mean,
try
they
to
can't follow up with it. That's the problem. There's just no synergy in this team comp whatsoever.
Yep, it's just not.
It was good towards mid game, but late game you need to have some way to slow or stun or. I mean, them banning Ashe and picking Aurelia just completely outdid CLG's strategy. Yeah, they just completely wrecked them by. I mean, even an Ashe would have been really good in this. Oh wow, so he gets that Sona to flash over the wall. I guess she was afraid.
A little bit scared.
She got scared, yeah.
Looks like they're gonna pick up this this blue buff here, no problem. Not really contested.
Definitely.
I think they're just gonna try to push out the lanes right now. All three lanes are kind of pushing in on them, so I think they're just gonna take the time, go farm top. Someone's gonna hold mid in case they push. And yep, they are coming around. They got a CV and watch the whole team coming around there. Great CV. But it looks like LLL is a little bit split up right now. They're trying to meet up with each other up top.
Definitely. And looking at the items once again, I mean, finally, it's pretty much the same thing that we've been expecting them to go. Aurelia, we've already looked at. She's going for Trinity and tanky stuff. And Singe has his Rileys, pretty standard setup, Force of Nature. And Rod of Ages, pretty much the you know, the go-to build for. Oh, he is getting caught by this Amumu, but he's gonna go ahead and pop his ult and run super fast. I think he's gonna be fine. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. He gets CC reduction when he pops his ultimate, so he's gonna be okay. Malzahar has the Rebidons, pretty standard setup as well. Void Staff, with a character like him, you do want the Void Staff. And Amumu, after the Aegis, he went for Randuin's and Sunfire. Ouch, he's gonna hurt. Just stand next to people and cry, and they
cry Sunfire.
Cry tears of fire and pain.
Well, if you notice the CS, we've got Quirky here with over 400.
Oh, yeah,
so
no doubt about it. He's farming like a boss.
Yeah.
CLG was doing better on farm, but they really fell behind, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's hard when the team starts snowballing like that. It's hard to get farm. You can't really go anywhere by yourself. And I mean, Caitlin's doing as much as she can to try to stay up there, but
I feel like they actually lost this game right about the point where they got aced that one fight.
Yeah, I think that was
definitely what it came down to. And after that, it's just them just holding on for dear life, just hoping against all hope that Lowland Lions will make a mistake, and they're not going to. They're an amazing team. And they've shown it here. They beat CLG once, and they're going to beat them for a second time. Completely outpicked. And yeah, these towers are going down. The middle inhibitor's down. They're all the way down to the inner tower on the top, and about to finish up the inner tower on the bottom as well.
Yeah, I can't see this game going on too much longer. Really just another team fight win here for LLL, and that'll be game. And it just depends. I think CLG here is just hoping for someone to get out of position. But even then, it's like this whole problem is that even if someone does get out of position, they can't really hold them down, and they just don't have enough damage to finish them off at this point in the game.
Fair enough. Makes sense. What are we up to in viewers right now, by the way? I'm curious how many people have been watching us stream this game.
I can check right after the game. I don't want to tab out.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, wow, look at this. Big Patch is taking tons of damage. He's going to go ahead and ultimate himself, but it's not going to help him out. He's probably going to get bursted down. Mumu did save his ultimate. Perfect timing on that. And Saint Vicious gets taken out, and so does Zillion. Really bad for CLG. This is probably the end. They're going to go ahead and finish off this inhibitor. Chaucer wants to hold him off as best as he can, but the Sona Hills should be good enough to keep them alive and high enough HP. They're going to go ahead and push down all three inhibitors just to really seal in that victory.
Yeah.
They're not going to want to risk anything. Yeah.
Well, and at this level play, you won't see too many risks there. They're going to go ahead and just.
Creeps are already at the mid tower, so this is the end of the game. CLG getting beaten once again by Lowland Lions. Very good job by Lowland Lions. I have to definitely give them props, and I don't really know the guys, but if I did, I would go on their event and say, hey, good job, guys.
Yeah, no, they very well played, very well played. I think in this case it just came down to team comp, and CLG didn't have it. They didn't play badly. It was just team comp. So.
All right, sweet. So that is the final game of today, for those of you who are watching this stream and have missed anything at all from today's casts, they will be up on my channel pretty much probably by Monday, I'd say. Today's and yesterday's casts. It's going to be youtube.com/KolbyCheese with a Z, not an S. And by the way, for those of you who are curious and missed it as well, I have been casting today with Keely. So thank you, Keely, for showing up and filling in when we didn't have anyone else. I think Freak was out. I don't know what the story is on that for those curious. But anyways, pretty good show. All three games were not complete shutdowns. They were really, really good matches overall and were pretty exciting to watch. And so, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we had some really good gameplay. Like I said, a good gameplay from all the teams. It looks like a little bit of outpicking in that last game, but 2 games for the U.S. and 1 for EU today, so it was pretty good lineup all around. It's a fun day.
All right, so I guess that's pretty much it. I don't know if you want to put the stream on a 4-minute timer or whatever.
Yep, I will. So, go.